Hello and welcome to my 2024 Europe travel vlog. The start of 2024, I was so lucky to become a Twitch partner, and I told myself that the very first thing that I wanted to do to celebrate was book a flight all the way over to Europe for my very first TwitchCon event. A trip like this is something that I have been looking forward to since 2020 because I was originally supposed to go back to Europe to properly explore. However, COVID got in the way and ruined the fun for everyone. Now, this is my second time technically visiting Europe, however it's my first time actually traveling around and getting to explore. I visited in 2019 for Insomnia Gaming Festival over in Birmingham, but I didn't actually get to see outside of the convention center area because I was only there for the event. However, I did get to explore a little bit around the Netherlands, which was a lot of fun and something I've been looking forward to doing again for such a long time. I started my trip off in London. As you can see, I'm walking over the bridge with the Big Ben right in front of me. I'm wearing one of my favorite outfit combinations from Black Milk Clothing, who I adore so much. It was a lot of fun just walking around London in the most obnoxiously bright colored outfits that I possibly could. Does this person have a green screen on their face? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm incredibly shy and I have no idea how to record myself in public, so it was definitely an interesting experience trying to vlog properly for the first time. I'm still not quite there, but eventually I'd love to be able to actually talk to the camera while I walk around. We're working on it in 2025. Ooh, Big Ben. Woo! Okay, this was something that was really cool. I have seen this all over TikTok and I never expected to actually be there myself. I was so lucky to get a couple of photos in front of the horse and I love animals so much. It was a dream come true. So when I left Australia, I thought I would be leaving the heat with it, but I was completely wrong. It followed me all the way to London the day that I got there. It had apparently been totally cool and stormy before that, but the moment I got there, massive heat wave, and yeah. London is definitely not a place that I want to be stuck in a heat wave ever again. They just simply are not equipped for it. There's no air conditioning, it is just pure heat, and it sucked. My first day in London concluded by going to a little bar in Soho called NQ64, where I got to meet up with a couple of my Discord moderators who I've known online for a very long time, and my goodness, this bar is so beautiful. It's got neon all over the walls and it is a gamer's paradise. I had such a great night hanging out with my friends at this bar, and to finish the first day, here are some of the photos that I took. Day 2 of my trip, I spent mostly at one of London's many museums. However, it was so crowded that I wasn't able to get any clear footage, so I spent most of the day offline just soaking in the history. And oh my goodness, the Mummies exhibition gave me the heebie-jeebies. It just felt so bizarre, I cannot put it into words. But I did manage to get some footage of this cute little light show. I don't remember where it was, I think it was somewhere a little bit further away from the museum that I went to, but it was a very long and hot day full of lots of walking. Come with me on a little walk to Buckingham Palace. I'm gonna be completely honest, I am not very good at doing voiceovers, especially for a 30-minute long video, so I'm gonna let you guys sit back and enjoy the views for a little bit. Hello, it's me again, your favorite pink-haired, awkward and colourful Aussie girl. I still don't know how to be recorded on camera or what I'm supposed to do, but enjoy. Guys, look, that building is purple and blue! And of course, my favourite duck friend that I made, and Buckingham Palace. OMG, I have blue hair now! Just kidding, it is a wig that I brought for the sole purpose of spacing out when I would wash my hair, because I had plans to do a touch-up of the dye just before TwitchCon, so that it was nice and fresh for the event, and that unfortunately meant spacing out hair wash days, as anyone with coloured hair probably completely understands. I gotta say though, having a blue wig on the day that I visited one of the most blue places I've ever been to in my life was kind of perfect. On this day, I visited the Tower of London and Tower Bridge, and oh my goodness, look how cool this castle is. Unfortunately, I didn't get much footage inside the castle just because it required a little bit of tinkering with the DJI Osmo settings that unfortunately was a little bit too hard for me to do on the go. But look how incredible this footage is outside, just automatic settings. Oh my goodness, I have never seen my memories captured in such incredible detail before. I will never shut up about how much I love this little camera. It has been with me on a few of my favorite trips now. I just love it so much. By pure chance, there was also a raven sitting there. I thought that was the coolest thing ever because it really added to the medieval atmosphere of this place. Oh yeah, by the way, this place is massive. It took all day just to navigate around, and my goodness, my feet were tired and sore by the end of the day. And it was also incredibly hot in the middle of a heat wave too. I did not get any video footage this day, but I tried on some really cool outfits. Ah! To your left, you will find a wild Penelope on her way to a latex store to try on some different latex outfits. I didn't get any footage of it, but there's some photos at the end of this day, and oh my goodness, it was such a dream to visit the Latex store in person, and I spent like 2 hours there trying on some different colors. I ended up actually ordering one of those dresses when I got back, so it was perfect because I tried on this gorgeous little blue dress, and I would have never thought that that color would have suited me unless I had tried it on, so I'm very happy that I did. Shiny latex! And travel day. Woo! TwitchCon! I am so sad that I did not get any proper footage at TwitchCon, but unfortunately there was some emergencies going on back home, so it was a little bit hard for me to focus my attention on recording. Shout out to Nana Night Ray and Matea, who adopted me on day 2 of TwitchCon, and we became besties straight away. We even got matching friendship bracelets. Yeah, I still have no idea how to be on camera without being a silly little goblin. Let's walk around the Disneyland park in Paris. Did someone say more random footage of me walking around? Goodbye, Disneyland. I feel like a trip to Paris is not complete without seeing the Eiffel Tower in person, and it really is just as iconic as it looks. It took a little while in the elevator, but it was completely worth it. Look how beautiful the city looks from up here. Yes, hello, I look very confused. I think because I didn't have a fringe, I'd brushed it back, and I'm not used to seeing myself that way, so it was a little bit jarring while filming. I just did not want to deal with a fringe blowing around in the breeze. Even with a lot of hairspray, it was very windy and cold up there, so I decided to brush it back for the first time ever, and I don't hate it. I still think about this photo frequently. My last day in Paris was a very chill day. It was really hard for me to get footage while I was in Paris because I had a lot of fear of my phone or my camera being stolen out of my hands. I've heard some crazy horror stories about pickpockets and thieves, and yeah, it was definitely one of those places that looks a lot prettier and kind of like rose-colored glasses when you see it on social media, but as beautiful as it is, it does feel a little bit unsafe. Even in these pretty well-populated parts of the city, I just could not bring myself to film for more than a little teeny bit at a time, and only in these super duper populated areas. But my last day was a lot of fun. I just walked around, soaked up the scenery, didn't walk into that pole. I think they were actually preparing for the Olympics when I was here. I think that actually happened like a week after I left, so that was really interesting. I think that's why it was so busy. Makes a lot of sense. Another pole I did not walk into. Goodbye, Europe. See you again next time.